And outside support for the myriad of Syria's armed groups, it's no secret. Saudi Arabia and Qatar alone funnel millions of dollars to the rebels every month. But as RT's Gayane Chichakyan reports, it's not just cash and weapons being smuggled into Syria, but ideology as well.
This is said to be an auction taking place at a hotel in Saudi Arabia. What's on sale is a human life. The video shows a father offering his son as a suicide bomber into Syria and raising money as compensation.
I give the product of my loin as sacred sacrifice. His brother is already a martyr. We're going to send him to them in Baba Ammar. Let's start the bidding at 200,000 riyals.
The chilling footage was leaked on the web. We cannot independently confirm its original source or authenticity.
They are sacrificing their lives. We need you to sacrifice your money. Don't be stingy.
Syria has seen a dramatic increase in suicide bombings. The Syrian government has been raising the alarm about its Gulf neighbors sponsoring and staging terrorist attacks in their country.
Why is Saudi Arabia doing this to us?
But it seems here in the West, nobody hears their outcry. The spotlight is placed solely on the actions of the Syrian government. In the meantime, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and other Gulf states are flooding millions of dollars worth of weapons into Syria, while U.S. officials say they're providing their Gulf allies with intelligence and command and control infrastructure.
The statements we hear from the State Department is that the U.S. is there to help the opposition with non-lethal weapons. However, if others would provide the lethal weapon, we will manage this. So it's lots of hypocrisy. The Gulf countries are not the brains behind this. They are merely instruments. The brains are, you can find them in the US, in Israel, in some countries.
The US is formally committed to Kofi Annan's UN-backed peace plan, which calls for a halt to violence by all sides of the conflict. But some analysts say the influx of arms and increasing number of suicide bombings make peace in Syria virtually impossible and plunges it deeper into chaos.
The Syrian regime plays an active role in supporting the Palestinian resistance, the Lebanese resistance, in claiming Arab rights in Palestine and things like this. And this doesn't sit well with Israel. So if we cannot change the role of Syria, we will destroy Syria so that it doesn't have any role.
International monitors are on the ground investigating the massacre in Hula, where it's not clear who's fully responsible for the deaths of over 100 men, women, and children. Also, on a regular basis, they observe destruction from suicide bombings, which bear all the signs of terrorist attacks.
We need everyone inside Syria, everyone outside Syria, to understand that this is going only to create more suffering for women, children, the Syrian people.
Outside Syria, back in Saudi Arabia, a young man named Khalid was allegedly sold for the equivalent of $400,000.
$1.5 million? $1.5 million. We have a winner.
We don't know the fate of Khalid. Maybe he is now on his way to Syria to bomb something. Or maybe he is behind one of the deadly blasts which already happened there. With the U.S. supporting the proactive approach of its Gulf allies with regards to Syria, the question one might ask is, could it be tacitly supporting extremism like this as well? I'm Gayane Chichakyan reporting from Washington, RT.